Welcome everybody, how are you? Today you are going to talk about an important math concept called integration by substitution. Look at this example. We want to find the integration about 3x power 2 over 2x power 3 subtract 1 in brackets power third dx. Who can solve it? First, we must put u equal 2x power 3 subtract 1 here. Okay, let u equal 2x power 3 subtract 1, and then you can find the derivative about this function, du equal 6x power 2 dx. And in this example you can write here dx equal du over 6x power 2. So we can let here 3x power 2 over u power third dot dx equal du over 6x power 2. Okay, we can cancel x power 2 is x power 2, and 3 divided by 6 equal half. And we have u power third in denominator. You can write it from denominator to numerator by inverse the sign here. The sign will be negative du. Okay, you can find the result here. Half multiply u power negative third, we can add 1 to this power, 1 plus negative third, the result will be 2 over 3, and we can multiply by the inverse about this power, result will be 3 over 2. Again we can add 1 to this power and divided the new power, divided by 2 over 3, the result will be 3 over 2. Okay, and you can write the constant here. Complete. 1 times 3 equal 3, 2 times 2 equal 4, u power 2 over 3 plus constant, and you can write u equal what? U equal 2x power 3 subtract 1. Equal 3 over 4 multiply by u was 2x power 3 subtract 1 whole power 2 over 3 plus constant. It's okay. Look at another example. We need to find integration about 2 sine 2x over 1 plus cosine x dx. Who can solve it? You can solve this example by put u any unknown, u equal 1 plus cosine x. Okay, and you can find du equal derivative about 1 equals 0, cosine x will be negative sine x dx. It's okay, and you know cosine x, we can write it u subtract 1. So we can write here integration about u, and we know sine 2x equal sine x cosine x. We can simplify it. First we can write 2 here dot sine 2x equal sine x multiplied by 2 sine x cosine x. Again sine 2x, we can simplify it, 2 sine x cosine x, 2 multiplied 2 equal 4 dot dx. We can write du over this term. We can write dx equal du over negative sine x. We can write here du over negative sine x, and 1 plus cosine x equal u. We can cancel sine x with sine x, and we can write cosine x equal u subtract 1. Cosine x equal u subtract 1. Okay, right here. 2 multiply 2 equal 4. So we can write 4 outside here. Integration about negative, right outside here. It was negative. 2 times 2 equal 4. Negative 4 over u. We have cosine x du. Cosine x was u subtract 1. U subtract by 1. You can simplify it. We can write negative 4. U divided by u equal 1. Subtract 1 over u power negative 1 du. In this example, we have u power negative 1. The numerator was derivative about the numerator. So it was ln about u, ln u. And it was u. So the result will be negative 4 multiplied by u subtract ln absolute value of u plus constant. We can complete it. Negative 4 here multiplied by u plus negative times negative equal positive 4 ln absolute value of u plus constant. This constant, okay, we can write u here equal 1 plus cosine x here. So the result will be negative 4 multiplied by u was 1 plus cosine x plus 4 multiplied by ln absolute value of 1 plus cosine x plus constant. Understood this example or not? It's easy. We must know all the steps and write all the steps in your notebook. We have another example to find integration about it. Ln x over x multiplied by 1 plus ln x all power 2 dx. Who can solve it? We can put u equal ln x plus 1. Let u equal 1 plus ln x. And you can find the derivative of this function. Du equal 1 equals 0. Derivative about 1 equals 0. And ln x, derivative about ln x equal what? Equal 1 over what? Over x. Okay, ln x equal u subtract by 1. And du equal what? Derivative about this function. About this function will be 1 over x. Derivative about ln x equal 1 over x dx. And we can write dx equal x du. X multiply du. It's okay. Okay, in this example, we can write here ln x equal u subtract by 1. U subtract by 1 over x multiply this. So we can write u power 2 x multiply u power 2 multiply by dx. Dx equal x du. X multiply du. We can cancel x with x. And we can write u subtract 1 over u power 1 du. And we can simplify this expression. U divided u power 2 equal 1 over u subtract 1 over u power 2 du. Integration about 1 over u, it will be ln absolute value of u. And what about this example? We know it was what? It was u power negative 2. We can write this term from denominator to numerator by convert the power or expression for du. Integration about du. So we can integration about this 1 over u equal ln absolute value of u. And what about negative u power negative 2? We can add 1 and divide it by the u. We can add 1 to the power and divide it by the new power. Add 1, the result will be negative 1. and multiply negative by negative equal positive. Again, we can add 1 to this power, the result will be negative 1, and divided by negative 1, negative divided by negative equal positive, plus constant. So you can write the result. Then absolute value of u, we can write u here 1 plus ln of x. Okay, you can cancel u and write 1 plus ln of x. It's okay. 1 plus ln of x plus u power negative 1, it will be 1 over u. U will be 1 plus ln of x. We can cancel u power negative 1 and you can write 1 over u. U equal 1 plus ln x plus constant. Understood? Channel.